I'm finna crash out. Can't get rid of me, that's what they really mad about.
Crash out, crash out, crash out!
I'm gonna flip out.
That's how they story ended. Nothing lived goofily ever after.
But I can't be the little bitch ass niggas like you wanna fuck with me. You wanna fuck with a nigga, right? Before I burn in hell.
Welcome back. Episode 30 of Crash Out the Sitcom. I am your host with the most, the grossest uncle, T.O. Val. This is my boy.
A Omega with the funky dope flavor, aka the Funko, the Drunko, the Fayo, the Ayo, the Fayo, and of all arrows, the Pharaoh of all areos.
The Pharaoh of all
Pharaoh. See how I
of all
that?
areolas is what he said. The Pharaoh of areolas is what A Omega is tonight. So if you see him casting a light beam to a pyramid, he's trying to find all the nipples in the land.
I'm in Vegas, baby.
Oh, yeah. No, tonight's episode is going to be pretty crazy.
Episode 30, huh?
Episode 30, we officially hit 60 episodes of podcasting.
Damn.
We started in what month, AO? Do you remember?
Man, we started in June, man.
June. Okay, so
We just been killing it, dude. We come out 2 episodes a week
we're
for y'all.
about 7.5 months in, so that's pretty good, honestly.
60 episodes.
60 episodes. We've gone over a little bit of everything. We're not running out of topics because everyone fucks up every week.
Hey.
The drama don't stop. The rumors don't stop. The conspiracies definitely don't stop.
And it's always either we've been talking about it and it's on pop.
And they seem to be coming to the light. You know, we've said this a couple times on the show. A few of the things that we've actually talked about since day one are starting to
come to life,
surface. And the Epstein file stuff is one of them. The list is just getting bigger. We'll talk about that later on tonight. We have a bunch to talk about. Let's see. Adin Ross, he's buying the Breaking Bad house, fucking dope. A bunch of other stuff. So, how was your week, AO? Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Man, the Super Bowl, unfortunately, I did not there. You know, not just because my team wasn't on there or because I don't like Bad Bunny. Hey, baby, Bad Bunny, bye-bye. You know what I mean? No, it wasn't nothing like that there. I just have my own shit going on right now there. I got some motion going on with my crew, which is you and the folks behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And
shout out to Webb. Shout out to my brother Cambo. Shout out to Chronic Cowboy. Everybody that shows a little bit of support in every way that they do for Strain Damage and Blunt Kings and Crash Out the Sitcom.
Straight up. So, you know what I mean? You got to stay focused there on, you know what I mean? Making sure that we bring this out for everybody else. You know what I mean? And not just stay tied up there with the Super Bowl stuff and not saying that like, oh, yeah, I don't watch news or I don't watch the local stuff, or I don't do this and that there. No, it's just like, hey, sometimes we got to shut it down, folks.
Did you see any recap of the Super Bowl halftime show?
I saw a little bit of this and that there just from like little clips and reels, but I'm not one of those individuals that's going to go back and look for the whole Super Bowl halftime show on YouTube and do it like that there. No.
I saw something that was funny. Somebody edited every time that Bad Baby, or what is his name?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny said A. And it was all, A. And it was just throughout the whole show. He did it like 60 times. But it was pretty hilarious. But other than that, I've seen that people are just
it's crazy how you could do that.
A lot of people are upset that he was chosen to perform. A lot of people are happy about it. Kid Rock had his own little stage on the side performing for like 25 people that didn't want to be part of like the Bad Bunny performance, I guess.
So they did it at the same stadium?
The same stadium, different stage, different just like you know how they do like a festival like stage A, stage B or whatever. It was kind of like that, but like
and he was cussing and doing all that stuff still too. I heard some people saying he was like cussing or something.
Who, Kid Rock?
Yeah, but I don't know if that was that. I don't know if it was like the year before performance.
He wasn't cussing. So the last, I think what you're talking about is he was upset because something with Coors Light or Bud Light or something in the transgender something they put like I think a trend something with the flag and the can of beer is why he got upset last year. But this year his wording was off. So he was performing.
okay.
He was
Okay.
thinking he was performing on point, but if you listen from a distance, like the background
Completely off.
music was like off by like 3 or 4 seconds, which
Milli
is
vanilling it or what?
Yeah, no. Well, he was just off. Like they played the beat, and then like I guess in his head he's rhyming or whatever, doing his performance, but the beat's like already been played for like 4 seconds ahead of time.
So he's already
So
doing
it was
bong
just-
de bong
and
bang
it was
bang.
just like you know what I mean? Like just like yeah, it was just,
Delayed
like,
response.
super delayed. Yeah. So
I got
that's what happened this year. Is what I
He's
saw.
getting old, man.
Yeah, there was only like 30 people watching the performance.
Dang.
It was just weird. It's just a weird.
Didn't
weird
like
time.
America do their own one too? It was called like the American True Show, or there was another one where I've been seeing it online. We're like, yeah, we're gonna do this one with the country singers, and that was the same one, right?
Was that during the Super Bowl halftime?
Yeah, they
Oh,
like, you know what I
it
mean.
possibly
like,
was.
Hey, we're not gonna.
I
There
didn't
was
see it. I
something
just
about
seen clips.
streams and views. Like you couldn't. There was like, okay,
We
yeah,
were
you
shooting
gotta-
Blunt Kings last Sunday, so that's all I know. Like,
That's
I
our
honestly-
world. On
yeah.
Sunday we go to church. So
Somebody
we just
was
focus on
somebody was
that.
asking me, they're all, "Oh, did you see the game?" I was like, "No, like I was literally podcasting and
you
didn't
for
really get
real?
a chance to, and I really don't like sports to begin with, so it's not a big deal to me."
Yeah. Me there, possibly there. I was back in the day, but I mean, I'd really be watching it if my fucking coworker employee suckered me into buying a fucking $100 square or something. Then I would watch it there, even though I don't know how the fuck those numbers fucking work with
If the
fucking
Raiders,
squares.
if the Raiders go to the Super Bowl, I'm down to go for sure.
But yeah, man, I'm down. I'm down to watch that there because man, fucking 41, man. They haven't
No,
gone.
I would go just
they
to
haven't
see
gone to
all
Super
the
Bowl 41
the
years.
fandemonium. You know what I mean? I think that'd be fun to join in on all that.
It's
shit.
just crazy there. I mean, it
If
depends.
the Raiders really made it to the Super Bowl, I think that'd be super dope.
It
You know how
depends.
crazy it'd be.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm
All right, enough with the Super Bowl. Moving along. Let's see where are we at. Adin Ross buys the Breaking Bad house. Did you hear about that shit?
what?
Says it's still not fully verified yet, although TMZ and other sources such as Adin himself has announced that he publicly in the past 48 hours bought the Breaking Bad house for $750,000. Let's see.
Publicity stunts.
Yeah, he won it in a bidding war, and he now owns the property. However, news outlets and fan reactions note that the time of his claim, the listing for the house was still publicly active, and the sale hadn't been independently confirmed by property records or
It's
the realtor.
bull.
Meaning it might not be legally closed yet, but
If he does, I'm gonna laugh.
well, you know how long it takes to close on a house. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah, it takes months.
anybody could buy a house today, but it's gonna take like 5 weeks, maybe even 3 months for it to officially close, and they'll like, okay, it's yours now. You have the deed, everything's filled out,
Yeah.
everything's yours. This whole file of paperwork's yours now, including the house. Like that. That's a process. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and then too, he's he knows what he's doing, or at least his people that are handling him
Well,
know what they're doing.
What he wants to do is he wants to make it a exact replica and then turn it into like a fan attraction. But me and my brother were talking about this, I think yesterday, and we think it'd be a dope idea if he did it as like an Airbnb. You know, you'd make more money off it. People would treat it a little bit more respected. You could have a cleaner that you trusted go in every week and clean that shit. Make sure that it looks exactly like the house when it was set up. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much you can do with it. But yeah, shout out to Adin Ross. I'm glad you got the house, and I'm glad we ain't gonna hear that fucking idiot bitch talk shit about anybody walking by the house no more. So thank you so much. What do you think about that shit, Ayo?
Hey, the guy, the little
guy.
the little schmeckle can buy any fucking thing he wants. There, fuck is a millionaire. You know what I mean? So, yeah,
I like Adin
keep
Ross.
doing your
He's-
thing there,
he's
little
funny.
little buddy.
All right, let's see. Where are we at? Oh, this one's a funny one. All right. This is footage of Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, and Ja Rule. I'll play it again in a little bit, but I guess they were all on the same flight. Did you hear about this, Ayo?
Yeah,
They're
let's
all-
clap, son.
Yeah, they're all on the
Let's
same
clap.
flight. Ja Rule sat right in front of Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo. Ironically,
Bad move.
fucking
Bad
hilarious
move.
as fuck. They pretty much trolled him off the plane. Ja Rule was calling them cops. Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda was calling him a sucker. It was just hilarious. So that's how it started, right? When Ja Rule was sitting right in front of him, and then it escalated to this.
Let's shake.
Yeah, so it seemed like Ja Rule was really down to fight one of them. He was pissed off, calling them cops, and he ended up just leaving because his entourage was like, let's just go. Let's just catch a different flight. So he definitely didn't get kicked, like forced off the plane by Tony Yayo. That's the narrative they're trying to spin. It was specifically the security guards and the entourage were just like, let's just go and we'll catch the next flight. You know, they took the higher route, I guess. I don't know.
It's kind of crazy
The
though.
higher
you know.
flight.
Well, ever since they said that Yayo was gonna run the fucking whole little project shit with Fitty over the other podcasters and shit. Remember that?
Yeah.
We talked about that back a couple episodes. Seems like this motherfucker start getting their fucking chest all puffy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Start breathing in big.
Tony
Yo, I'm
Yayo?
Tony Yayo there.
Yeah.
That's cool and all there, but your fucking music is nah, dog.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
he's just a loyal friend of 50 Cent.
I
is what
understand
everybody's
that there,
saying,
but I
and-
mean, like, yo, he letting you loose like you the motherfucking yard dog and shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, go get him, dog.
The interesting,
Go bite him. Go bite his ankle.
the interesting thing about it is that
Oh, that's what I feel.
Ja Rule was calling him cops. You know what I'm saying? Like what does he know that we don't know? And we never know what's really going on behind the scene. What if they were tailing Ja Rule to see if he was up to something stupid or whatever? You know what I mean? Like you never know what these hip hop cops
Ja got
and
some shit going on.
involvement with, and you know they say Tekashi 6ix9ine is involved. They say 50 Cent's involved. How do we know that Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda ain't involved? You know what I mean? Like it's
For real though.
it's kind of hard.
We're
for
just
us-
bringing it out for you guys to
Yeah.
see and speculate for yourselves and do your own fucking digging in the fucking information
Yeah.
crates. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we just kind of put the pieces together in our own stone brains. Like it could
But
be
it's-
true, it could be false, but I'm just like saying, you know, why would somebody call someone a cop if they weren't involved with cops? You know?
Ja, too, being involved with that whole fucking island thing, right?
Oh, Fire Festival.
Fucking all that shit that went down there.
That
You
was-
know what I mean?
yeah.
That's why he probably being like, why you fucking with me? Why you investigating me? You know what I'm saying? And then being like, yo, man, you close to this big. Why don't you go check him out? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you
It
go
could
fucking
be.
rattle the fucking bushes? You know what I'm saying? So fucking get some feathers rolling.
Yeah, it could be.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think it's funny that they would spin the narrative like, oh, we got him kicked off the plane. I told him suck my dick, and he got off. And it's like, no, dog. Like they just kind of just like we're not gonna fight you, cops. You know what I'm saying? Is basically what I'm getting out of the story. So I don't know. I'm gonna move along right now.
Yeah, what do
sorry,
y'all
I
tell
feel
us?
sick. If you hear it in my voice, I apologize, guys. I feel like how A Omega felt like 3 weeks ago on the was it the crash out that you were sick on too? I think
on
so.
One of those because I was like not feeling good. I was yelling out. I was crashing out and I was yelling out. I was lashing out.
All right, moving along. Epstein file updates and more names. This is crazy. Bill Richardson, former governor of New Mexico. He got caught on the Epstein files.
Damn.
And then Chris Tucker, comedian, actor on some of the list. Alan Dershowitz, attorney who once represented Epstein. John Connolly, journalist and ex-detective figure, appears on some lists. Let's see. Marla Maples and Tiffany Trump. Stephen Hawking.
Damn, bro.
Marvin Minsky, Leonardo DiCaprio, Mick
Minsky.
Jagger, Glenn Dubin, Eva Anderson Dubin, Tom Pritzker, Leslie Wexner, Ghislaine Maxwell, of course, and yeah, dude, it's
Jean-Luc Brunel.
they're coming for you.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait till everybody on this list and everybody that's done wrong to children and violent crimes involving trafficking
Human beings.
finally get their execution or their day of justice for all of these people that have been involved and treated horribly in the trafficking and these murders and what have you that has been going on behind the scenes in not only Hollywood but around the world since day fucking we don't even know.
They want this shit been going back
Since
on
day
since
one.
motherfucking ADBC, all that, dog.
Yeah, since like the Pharaoh days and
Yep,
shit.
yep. Fucking oldest fucking tricking, hoeing, prostitution, and motherfucking bartering there.
Yeah, but we definitely need to take down all these figures that thought it was cool for them to do these things and these horrible crimes to kids and babies and
Artists,
and whoever else that has been affected by the violence and
actresses.
and the acts of any of this human trafficking and sex ring that's going on. I pray that maybe everybody in the world would come together and band together and revolt against something. Let's all beat up Lady Gaga, or I don't know. I have no clue what the fuck what we can do
anymore there.
You know what I mean? Like we have to really figure out
A cultural dialogue
where this is coming from and really become organized in order to
Stop it.
defeat this evil that's going on this planet. So with that being said, fuck everybody on the Epstein files list. Yeah. All right, for sure. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Katt Williams is back and more dangerous than ever. Salute to Katt Williams. The main things that Katt Williams said to Big Boy on this new interview is that he's continuing to speak openly and isn't scared to say controversial things.
Oh.
And he told Big Boy that he keeps saying what others avoid, emphasizing that he's not afraid to speak his mind about Hollywood and the celebrity culture.
My speaker.
He shared an eyebrow-raising story about Sean P. Diddy Combs' parties. Williams said that he once watched big-time Hollywood men board shuttle buses and go up to Sean Combs' Hollywood Hills parties, and then later coming back looking sad, oily, and untied shoes. He claimed that he hung outside the parties in the parking lot watching the scene instead of going inside the party. Insisted that some celebrities know the truth of what was going on for sure. He denied being invited in the parties himself. According to Williams, he was never asked into the actual Diddy parties, only into the parking lot via people he knew who ran the shuttle services.
Oh, shit.
So he's definitely seen a lot. He said that he even made a joke that he said some of them are even getting in the car and they're like driving away like this, like sitting like above, like they can't even sit down type shit. Like, I don't know. It's just salute to Katt Williams for telling the fucking truth and exposing all these fucking gross motherfuckers in the industry. He's also promoting a mindset of ownership, truth, and authenticity. Context from the interview summary based on reporting about the interview. Williams talked about his new tour, The Golden Age, how his perspective has evolved over his long career in comedy and why maintaining creative and personal integrity matters in an industry he sees as constantly shifting.
That motherfucker has been letting us know little by little by little by little there what's going on there. And a lot of us didn't take him for serious. You know what I mean? He's just a crazy, drugged out fucking, comedian.
Well, and I'm sure at one point he was, right? Like the industry will get you to this point where you're working so much that you have to, maintain the schedule, and if you have to take some pills or snort a line or whatever to keep up with the shit, you're gonna do that. And then he got beat up by a 16-year-old. Everyone kind of teased him about that, but when he came back and he was really exposing the shit, like, oh, you guys want to talk shit about me while I was down and out, right? When I was on drugs, getting beat up by a 16-year-old. I'm going to fucking expose everything that I've seen from day one until now. And now the industry is kind of shaking in their boots.
They're like, oh my God, they know.
I did see something interesting too, and this is kind of off topic, but not really. It's kind of like with the same thing, like of subliminally sending messages to these people that have hurt you or try to hurt you. Justin Bieber had his performance on the Grammys, right? And he did a song from the album Swag, which was nominated for like 6 or 7 Grammys this year, right?
Right.
But the song that he decided to choose to perform, was a crazy subliminal song about love, and then he said something about Slide City, I'm coming for you, or something like that. Like,
so was this a new song?
Yeah, a brand new song.
Oh, okay, got you.
You know how I do. I listen to every lyric and how it's like.
Yeah, you break it down. You break it down.
How the words are being presented on the beat. If it's kind of like a message or subliminal or a diss, or I always look for those kind of things.
Yeah. That's
and
true,
it seemed like this song was kind of aimed at the people that have hurt Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? So like now what I'm trying to say is like this trend of these celebrities that are exposing the industry are starting to do it like in this hey, let me hit them with a couple subliminals real quick, see if they get the message, and then I'm gonna bust out with this fucking message and fucking destroy their life and their career like they have with other people in the past. You know what I mean? Like, you know, karma's a bitch, and it's gonna get all of these people in the industry. And what better people to have than a voice like Katt Williams and a singing voice like Justin Bieber's and a comedic voice like Jim Carrey, and you know, the list goes on some of these people that expose the industry and the way that they do it, and
blew the top off of that shit right off the bat, and we didn't snap. They did it in the right way.
I'm here for every second of that shit. You know what I mean?
Just like how the weird ones say, "Oh yeah, my skin comes from another skin, and I put NDAs or I put," you know what I mean?
No, that's like foreskin from.
Well, like the evil babies and like, you know what I mean, like the evil ones, how they do it like that, as opposed
they
to
put
these
foreskin
ones that are like
from
saying,
babies in the foundation, and it, I guess, keeps their skin younger and shit. And they admit that shit. Like, where do you get these cells from? Well, no, where do you get these cells from? They're all like, the schmegma. No, but they get the cells from the fucking babies chopped off. What is it? The foreskin that's discarded, right? And then they collect it all and they turn it into foundation, put on their face, make themselves look younger. So that's just the tip of the iceberg, right?
Witches of Eastwick.
And then it goes down, you know, as far as keeping themselves young and powerful and rich and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we kind of went off topic a little bit, but it all ties in. You know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know.
Also, he hinted at stories and truths that he hasn't told yet. In clips circulating, Katt Williams said that he has additional celebrity stories that haven't even been shared, implying there's way more to come. And he's just barely getting into it. So he has a bunch of stories.
Peeling the onion back there, man.
He said something interesting on the Shay Shay Club Shay Shay interview or whatever. He said something that, like, while everybody was buying cars and this and that, he was buying information. And I don't know what that means. You know, I kind of think I know what that means, but if I think what I'm thinking, what he's thinking, or what he bought, he probably has a lot of information on a lot of people in the industry. So I don't know. Even Whack 100 says he has a full hard drive of shit that would ruin Drake's career. Like, there's just a bunch.
I
of
remember
people
that.
saying
I remember when that car got jacked and there was that USB in that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that there, and he was like paying like substantial amount of money there for sure. But yeah, there's shit out there, folks. There, you know what I mean? They fucking got the information. They don't want you to fucking know it there, but keep in tune.
Oh, yeah. On that note, we're going to take a break. This episode is brought to you by Biscochitos brand, the best edible cookie in New Mexico. We're also brought to you by Polite Smoke Shop on Lomas in San Mateo. Make sure you guys go check her out for all your smoking needs. We are still looking for a dispensary sponsor. If you guys want to sponsor the podcast, hit us up with some bud for sure, and that's all we need. We'll rep your guys' company all day, every episode for sure.
Yes.
All right. I am your host with the most, the grossest uncle, Tio Val. You could hear it in my voice.
The sickest.
Enfermo. The fucking most grossest, sickest, vilest, vilest.
Wild
dude,
child.
that J. Cole album has a song called The Vilest on it, or The Vilest on it. I tripped out. Yeah. So it was pretty cool.
Bump that one there for sure. This is your boy A Omega with the funky dope flavor. We're gonna take a little hot toddy break there, get some meds. You know what I'm saying? Bust out the fucking, everything. The cough syrup.
I need NyQuil, DayQuil,
all the day
Lunch Quill.
All the day quills.
I need all that shit. We'll be right back.
One love.
Peace.
Like,
Crash out, crash out, crash out!
He's right. Enjoy it! Walk! Shit! I'm gonna flip out. Get behind me, baby.
That's how their story ended. Like, you gotta let
You
people
people are
100%.
sick.
They don't want to live goofy ever after.
I try to be a good motherfucking nigga, but I can't be the little bitch ass niggas like you wanna fuck with me. You wanna fuck with a nigga, right? Before I burn in hell!
Welcome back to another episode of Crash Out the Sitcom. I am your host with the most, the grossest uncle, the sickest motherfucker right now.
In town,
Tio
all
Va.
around.
That's my boy.
A Omega with the funky no flavor, aka the Funko, the Drunk with the Fayo, the Ayo. Everybody knows the Fayo Ayo in all the Fayo areas.
Before we went to break, we talked about Katt Williams going in on the industry.
Hard in the paint.
We talked about, what else did we talk about?
You got
Ayo.
the 411. Shit, man. We talked about
Adin
there.
Ross.
Adin Ross trying to buy the motherfucking pizza house that everybody keeps throwing the pizzas on in Albuquerque. You know what I'm saying? Went from $4 million to
400,000.
Dropped
and
pretty
it finally
quick there.
settled in a bid for 750,000, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, we talked about Ja Rule possibly dodging being jumped on the airplane there. You know what I mean? Who knows how long that flight was there? You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd have been crazy there.
Sorry, I had to play the clips one more time.
Yo,
It's
no
too
doubt,
funny.
no doubt. And then actually, too, man, we were just captivating back on the whole Super Bowl thing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what we opened up the episode with, was just talking about Super Bowl and how everybody took it, how some people were really digging it, some people really didn't dig it, some people were just so busy they weren't interested in it. You know what I mean? Just
Is Bad
looking at
Bunny-
all the narratives.
Is Bad Bunny from Mexico?
No, Bad Bunny from PR, man. He Puerto Rican.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Oh,
Puerto
okay.
Rican.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
man.
making sure.
Yeah, man. Bye.
All right. Speaking of Mexico.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong sound. Oh, that's still,
that was
good.
a
That's
good
still
one,
a good one.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, the mix is nice. No, it's not. Let me turn off that other one. All right, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the bizarre of New Mexico.
Everybody's favorite.
The good in New Mexico this week: community and social progress. Santa Fe ties minimum wage to housing costs. The Santa Fe City Council voted to raise the minimum wage and uniquely link future increases to rental costs, helping workers keep pace with living expenses and such. What do you think about that, Ayo?
Being from the Bay Area.
You've lived in Santa Fe when it was when it was nice and
Reasonably priced to live there.
yeah, and then it just started going up and up and up.
Out of towners. All arounders.
But yeah, so I guess they're gonna increase the minimum wage so that way people that are working in Santa Fe, like the little odd
They can
jobs,
sustain their house.
Yeah.
They can sustain their mortgage. You know what I
it's
mean?
starting to
Instead
turn
of
into like a tourist town, right? From
always,
hell,
always
honestly.
has been, man. Always has been. You know what I'm saying? For sure. The Bay Area there. You know what I mean? They're crazy out there. We all know. Just real ritzy. You know what I mean? A lot of people up there. Oh, this is my summer home.
Right.
I only fancy myself in autumn. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for real. I only come here for ski season.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
But yeah,
For sure.
it'll be cool for the locals actually. So that way
Hey,
people
that's
that
a great
are
thing for them. You know what I
working
mean?
at like gas stations and
Let's take
Target
that
or
money.
whatever, they could actually make a good living and stay in Santa Fe.
Hey, let's take their money. If they're gonna give it, let's take it.
All right, sports and local pride, the good of New Mexico.
Uh,
New Mexico Lobos basketball is in an exciting stretch. The Lobos are 18-4, strongly positioned in the Mountain West Conference with a home win streak and big games drawing energy and support in Albuquerque. So that's super good for New Mexico right now.
yeah. Limelight's on them.
I'm not a big sports fan, but shout out to the Lobos for sure.
18-4. That's a pretty damn good stand.
Oh yeah, they're
know what I
getting
mean?
better and better, dude. Like it seems like we're competing more like now with California as far as like who's the best of the West, So
Right.
that's
Be
always
balling it up. You know
that's
what I
always
mean?
a good thing.
That's all we got out here.
Yeah.
Fucking
We have a
concrete.
lot of good basketball players. Like we grew up in the whole what was it called? Hoop it up? Yeah, the
Yep.
Hoop It Up era.
Mhm.
What were the other contests that were out there? Was it just pure Hoop It Up? Or there was other ones like Hoopla, right?
Yeah,
And
I
stuff
remember
like that.
Hoopla there.
And
Mhm.
I remember just like everybody in Albuquerque was so into basketball at the time. Like Allen Iverson, everyone was dressing like Allen Iverson. Everyone was doing crossovers and breaking people's ankles and shit. And, like,
Yeah.
trying to-
And one
trying
video.
to do the N1 video shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the hot sauce shit. And,
Yes.
basketball has just always been alive in New Mexico, whether it's been on the res or it's been in the city. It's always been here.
And it's always been gritty, dog. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Motherfuckers out here, dog. Like, I seen little motherfucking towns like Pecos there go against some fucking big ol' ass cats from Jal, you know what I mean? Way down south there, fucking down in Jal, you know what I mean? And them motherfuckers are big, bro. You ever been up to Pecos and seen a fucking basketball game like that, man? You got some little chaparritos, man.
Bro, even
little
like,
shorties, but those fuckers move fast, bro.
even the
They
basketball,
move quick,
even
bro.
the basketball kids on the
And they're-
res, dude, like the tall native kids, bro, they be fucking,
Oh,
they be
dunking
fucking
the shit
up,
out of
like,
it there. Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy because when you get like the tall ones and then you get like the little small ones that go against each other, it's a crazy thing, dog. But yeah, New Mexico's always been a bunch of hoopers there for sure, man. Sure do miss those, man. We used to get those pamphlets at Foot Locker, remember?
Oh, yeah.
You have to have like 5 people sign up there. You have to have 4 people, and you have to add 1 sub just in case somebody did actually break their ankle.
I never played. I was always there for the parties.
I tried one year.
Did you?
year. Yeah. Because I was part of the, playing the, junior high and then elementary. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Those are
okay.
sports I did do. And I never did football in junior high because the junior high I went to there, I was just like, nah, man, I ain't doing that. I played basketball with them, but they're like, yeah, come play football. I'm like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Just didn't want to do it.
Nah, I never really played sports. We talked about this.
Yeah, I'm just glad because I didn't get any sports injuries, so fuck yeah.
All right, moving along.
Uh-oh.
The Bad of New Mexico. 11-month-old baby found dead, believed to be a homicide. An infant was found dead in a remote area of San Juan County just hours after being reported missing. And authorities are treating the death as a homicide. No suspects have been publicly identified yet, and the investigation is still ongoing. Very sad day for New Mexico. It's always sad when we lose a person, but it's even sadder when we lose an infant in New Mexico for sure.
Not even a year old, man. You know what I mean? And this is just pure negligence.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think they're gonna find out,
This
honestly,
is
when the
not
investigation's over. It's usually the parents, like
responsibility there. You know what I mean?
an
Not
11-month-old. Yeah,
where your child is there. I understand you're stressed. You're probably sleep deprived there. You know, I don't know if you were a single parent trying to do this. You know what I mean? There's a lot of factors there.
Yeah.
So we're not quick to judge you, but the fact of the matter is there's something happened, and this is the result of that. And that, I mean, we just need to try a little
do
harder.
better. Yeah,
We just need to try a little harder there, and be around people that are going to influence you to do better there, or just stay more attentive. Ask somebody for some help. Hey, do you think you can help me come over? And you know what I mean, like a friend, even just to come and keep you company there and make sure that nothing happens. If you feel like you're so sleep deprived, or you know what I mean, you just need somebody to talk to. Don't be afraid to reach out.
or what is it, like postpartum, right? Like when they get like super depressed and they want to hurt themselves, or possibly even the baby. Like you never know if that could be a possibility.
It's rough there. Yeah, that's also there. That one, and then there's the blues, the baby blues. You know what I mean?
That's part of it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I wish I was pregnant again. You know what I mean? That feeling, that sensation, from what I heard from when my siblings have told me about that. You know what I mean? My sisters. I don't know. You know what I mean? I could just only take their word for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But damn, man, poor little baby. Rest easy.
Yeah. Rest in peace,
easy, man.
All right. Another bad thing in New Mexico: ongoing legacy issues with abuse at Epstein's Zorro Ranch. Newly released documents about Epstein's New Mexico Zorro Ranch reveal it was an additional site of prolonged sexual abuse, a painful and troubling chapter with ongoing efforts to uncover the truth. The San Rafael Ranch LLC has no reported owner, and they said that they're even looking for a couple of bodies that were reported to be buried there that were in the Epstein files. Bodies of somebody from a nearby
reservation.
Yeah, for sure.
Reservation there. They said there's 2 native females there that believed to be buried out there at Zorro Ranch there.
Yeah.
Again, if you guys have ever been to that little stretch of land there, you can visibly see the actual mansion, but it's not really accessible. You can't just drive up to that there. You know what I mean?
It's like a 3-mile hill
it's like
drive.
a weird little interesting little drive there for sure. You can see it from the main interstate, or the main little highway whatnot, when you're passing through. But really interesting. There's not a lot of
we've seen
there's
it.
not a lot of houses out there. If somebody were to scream or if somebody were to use a shotgun or a weapon of some sort there, you're not
hear
going to
it.
hear a lot of stuff there.
It's weird because when you drive into the gate, right? And correct me if I'm wrong. When you come into the gate, you could see the trail of where it's about to go, and then you don't see the road. You
Nothing.
just see hills, and then you see the mansion at the very top of the hill, right?
Yeah. You just see the road that goes onto it there. It's a county little road, dirt road there. But there's no main access to it from that there. So it's like, how do you get there?
It would take like 6 minutes to drive up there for sure.
I knew a friend that actually went up to that ranch back in the time there. Yes, him and another guy, they were doing something with, I think they were doing like landscaping or something there, just like they hired these little guys, just like, on the side. He said they were actually doing, and I quote, the gentleman told me that they were doing some kind of Victoria's Secret lingerie shoot up there, and they had to, not talk to anybody. They couldn't, look at anybody.
They had to sign NDAs
and all of that there. Yes.
Damn, that's
they thought
crazy.
it was like, they said it was something like Victoria's Secret.
That's what they say.
So I'm like,
that's what
I
what
don't know. I
anyone.
wasn't
That's what
there,
anyone would
but-
tell the construction.
and I know
crew.
this
They're
gentleman
not going to tell him
yeah.
it's like a bunch of Little Miss Americas going up there.
Yeah,
type
little
shit,
John
you know what I mean?
Bonet's. Yeah, John Bonet's, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was pretty fucking heavy when he told me that, because I actually drove with him past that site and he's like, I've been through here. And I was like, no shit, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, really, really quiet, really awkward. I would not be surprised, folks, if we actually get our Attorney General, our AG, or our local officials to actually get the fucking boot in the butt of some of these other fucking people, and let's start investigating them.
Yeah,
do
let's
some real shit.
raid that ranch.
You know what I mean? Let's excavate. Let's look there. Let's use our resources there. Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's not just waste it on another fucking
It's just sitting there.
asphalt road, pave the road.
From Albuquerque, it's like what, like
Yeah.
a 55-minute drive, maybe?
Maybe.
From Albuquerque.
Yeah.
About like
I would say
45,
that maybe
50 minutes.
55 minutes there. Yeah. So, I mean, in reasonable time, I mean, anybody can do that and have a coffee as well.
Coffee.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. The Ugly of New Mexico, the first human plague case
It's a plague.
reported in 2026. Health officials confirmed that a human case of bubonic plague in Valencia County, the first of 2025, and someone who had recently camped in the Rio Arriba County. While treatable, plague is a serious disease that can be transmitted by rodent, fleas, and requires close monitoring. Also, an Albuquerque woman, has been charged for allegedly starting a fire inside of her apartment while her children were inside. This happened like today.
Sheesh.
Albuquerque police on Saturday, were notified about a mental health emergency at an apartment on Central Avenue. When an officer arrived, they found a 28-year-old woman. She opened up the door to her home. Smoke was coming out of the home. It was seen by the cop. She closed the door behind her, like, it's all good, my kids are in there. But then later on found out she set the house on fire. I was trying to, like, literally leave them in there to, I don't know. I don't know if she's trying to kill him or, I don't know. I have no clue what's going on.
Suffocation there, man. Trying to suffocate him there. But that's, I don't know. Maybe she has mental issues. Maybe she wasn't in the right state of mind. Maybe she was high.
She might have been high. Might have
been high
burnt
and
something in the stove and just like was trying to hide it from everybody, including the cops. And
Maybe
the
she
landlord.
was ashamed of
the
what
kids,
happened or whatever.
yeah.
But I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, even if you're ashamed there, you would still make sure you take care of your kids, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy there. Bubonic plague, though, that shit, Valencia County, but apparently camped in Rio Arriba County.
Well, that was what the first case was in 2025 in Rio Arriba, and then 2026. This one happened, I think, in Valencia County.
Valencia County
Yeah,
there.
so that's like Belen,
Los Lunas
Los Lunas area, yeah.
Dang, that's crazy there. And it's still early in, the year for that. You know what I mean? Usually that comes in, usually when the water is around, more monsoon season, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You start to get that because, you know what I mean? You get more of the rodents outside. But I mean, the rodents are outside all the time, so it really don't fucking matter.
I know what you mean, though.
Little
like
bastards.
the ones coming from, like, even
Hate
the
fucking little mouse.
arroyos and stuff, like the dirty parts and, like, the waters and stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
like,
the
those ones
waterways.
would probably have some grossness to them. Albuquerque's not the cleanest when people dispose of anything, anywhere, of anything in Albuquerque, even their bowels on the sidewalk. And people piss all over the place, I remember when I worked at Harvest, it was hard to even get in the elevator sometimes because there'd be a homeless guy that had just pissed or shit in it. You know what I mean? So it's just Albuquerque is just turning into a real rancid place, and
turning into little LA.
It's not surprising that there would be a rat that would eat some shit that's in the sewer and then go bite someone in Los Lunas or in Rio Arriba and give them the plague. You know? So. All right, let's see.
Hope they get take a pill. Take some what is it there now? They got antibiotics there for that there.
No, I'm just kidding.
Go back to 1700. Take his leg.
Put some tussin on it.
Me and bro were talking about that. Suck on this lead pipe and fucking take his leg there. Hit that tourniquet a little tighter.
Yeah, the lead based paint. Just eat the brush, the bristles from the paintbrush. You'll be fine.
5 years.
No, just kidding. The Bazaar of New Mexico, the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. I definitely want to go to this year. It's scheduled in Albuquerque, featuring taxidermy, macabre art, and sideshow acts. A gathering that embraces the unusual, and it's coming to New Mexico very soon. I believe in March, yeah.
Okay. Word. Right around the corner there, for sure. Taxidermy is real interesting to get that live shit that they got going on.
But they have the cool ones, though.
Like, they got the expressions and you know what I mean?
Bats and fucking weird weasels and I don't know, just a bunch of weird.
Like the possums always look cool to me, and like the armadillos.
The possum would be nasty
because all the teeth and
and they look so mean. Or even a sea lion. Remember we were talking about the sea lions the other day?
Oh
the sea leopards. Ugh. Remember that sea leopard that dragged that lady under?
In Antarctica?
Imagine getting a taxidermied sea leopard. That'd be nasty.
Oh, man. They supposed to be like the dogs of the water. You know what I mean?
They look
supposedly.
like evil-ass pit bulls.
Evil-ass pit bulls.
No, for real. That
Big,
thing,
dark, dull eyes.
Dragged that lady down until she popped, and then they just ate her mist. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy, dude. Those things are smart.
Super intelligent.
Yeah, and super fast too. But yeah, so anyway, the Oddities and Curiosities Expo definitely coming to Albuquerque. I definitely want to go check it out. I want to buy a piece of art. Maybe we'll put it behind us type shit.
That'd be cool there. Yeah. I'm down for that. That'll be a first of its kind for me.
We'll have to look for a black and white something. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Here. Muscus. Fucking.
Oh yeah,
like a ferret picture or something cool or something. You know what I mean?
Muskers.
Muskers.
I'm gonna flip out. Get behind me, baby.
Get behind me, baby.
You people
are
sick, wicked,
that's been tonight's show.
Misanthropic, codependent animals.
Sorry, I had to wait for the clip to go by. I am your host with the most, the grossest uncle, Tio Val. Sorry, I'm feeling a little under the weather tonight, but
we'll get you better, man.
I'm gonna edit this shit right after this. Take a day quill, a night quill, and a lunch quill, and a dinner quill, and crash the fuck out.
I like quill.
This is my homeboy.
Hey, Omega, the funky dope flavor, the old school master, the math blaster, the Oregon Trail snail. You know what I'm saying?
The number muncher, the word muncher. Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, this is Crash Out the Sitcom, episode 30. Thank you guys for joining in every week.
We appreciate
to those
y'all.
of you that do, and those that watch the clips. Much love. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, tell your friends about this shit.
Share, comment. We got some dumb shit to say all the time.
We're gonna keep talking shit while there's shit to talk. Every time somebody fucks up in the industry or there's another rumor, we're gonna be there to talk about it. So
I'll be there.
You guys have a wonderful night, all right?
Right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here.